Hello, people of God, this is the voice of your evangelist, Tossou. Welcome to our monthly program, Fulfilling God's Plan. And today's topic is the measure of accomplishment. Living in a world today that accomplishment is measured by the nice wife you get married to, the smart children you have gotten, the big houses you have built, and the nice cars you have bought. We have to ask ourselves as a Christian, what at all do we have to do to measure our true accomplishment? Now, let me first define what is accomplishment. Accomplishment is a way of doing something successfully. For instance, I plan of building a school, and after doing it, my school became the greatest private school ever existed in my country. That's accomplishment. Now, as a Christian, what are the things which we're supposed to do or to consider before we say that we have actually accomplished something greater? The first thing is, for we Christians, our accomplishment is based on this, knowing God. When I have everything on this earth, if I've been able to achieve everything on this earth, and yet I don't know God, I'm actually a failure. Because success and accomplishment start with this, knowing God, knowing what He has planned for me, and fulfilling it. That's actually the true measure of accomplishment. Let's go to the book of John 17, verse 3. It's written, "And eternal life means to you the only true God." Let me go again. And eternal life means to know you, the only true God, and to know Jesus Christ, whom you sent. You see, when you know God, it is a guarantee for eternal life, because we are passing by on this earth. We are going to live on this earth very shortly. So if you don't make knowing God your aim at the end of your life, we see how miserable your life has been. Second, the second thing to use to measure our accomplishment as a Christians is this: imitating Jesus Christ. You know, all of us, we imitate those who are successful or those who have made great accomplishment on earth. And one of our, let's say, the greatest man who ever existed, who ever accomplished on this earth is Jesus Christ. When He came, He has conquered everything and He has fulfilled everything. And to the extent you could say that, I finished everything, I've fulfilled your plan. He told God in the book of John 17, verse 4. Let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians 11, the very verse 1. It is written, 1 Corinthians 11, verse 1. It is written, "Imitate me then, just as I imitate Christ." You know, Apostle Paul made it his aim to imitate Jesus Christ in everything he has done. So as a Christian, if we really want to measure our accomplishment, imitating Jesus Christ must be part of our aim. Everything we do, whatever we do, must be centered on one thing. If Jesus is in this, how will He do it? How will He accomplish it? Will He just do it anyhow? Wherever you find yourself, you must put yourself in the shoe of Jesus. That if Jesus is the one with that lady right now, how will He comport himself? If Jesus is the one working at that workplace now, how will He work? If Jesus is the one serving at the church, how will He serve? So in this way, we can actually measure our true accomplishment. And know that when you make Jesus your standard, you will never arrive. Because today we have this kind of complacency. We do some small accomplishment, we are moving around telling everybody, I've done something great, I've done this and that. No, but when Jesus is our standard, we see how we fall short from Him, and we do everything in our power to stretch ourselves so that we can one day, like Jesus, we can also say, I've done what you have asked me to do. The third thing to use to measure our accomplishment is finishing well. You know, this word does not celebrate those who start and stop on the way. Either it doesn't celebrate those who start the race but could not finish. The word celebrates only those who start and they finish. How much more we Christians? You know, the one who brought up very soon, this is a Friday coming, they are going to start Olympic game in Paris, France. And the one who brought Olympic games name is Jean-Pierre de Coubertin. He says something that what matters is not to win but to participate. No, but for we Christians, it's not only just to be a Christian, it's to be you are a Christian and you end as a Christian. Many people are starting today as a Christian, but they will end somewhere else or something else. But we Christians, it should not be our portion, because those days when Olympic Games started, it wasn't actually the one who finished first who win the prize. Those days they used to hold a torch in your hand. So if you arrive first but your torch is off, meaning you are disqualified. But when you reach the cross line with your torch still burning, you are the one who has won the prize. This is the kind of a life Jesus has called us to live, and that's what a true measure of accomplishment is all about. Let's read quickly the book of 2 Timothy 4, the very verse 7. 2 Timothy 4, the very verse 7. Apostle Paul is a talk. He said, I have done my best in the race. I have run the full distance and I have kept the faith. You know, today people brag. I've done so many. Do you know how many houses I have? Do you know how many cars I've bought in the last 5 years? You see, these are the things that we use today to boast, to brag. But Apostle Paul is saying something, that I've not kept my houses, I've not kept my cars, I've not kept even my wife and my children. But what I have kept is my faith. Is what matters most. If at the end of the day you have gotten everything, you have accomplished everything, but your faith is lost, you are actually lost. And what God has preserved for those who love him, because it says that and now there's waiting for me the victory prize of being put right with God, which the Lord the righteous judge will give me on that day, and not only to me but to all those who wait with love for him to appear. There's something God is preparing for us. There's something God is reserving for us. For those who will make it till the end, those who will keep their faith, they won't regard what is working in the world. Why? Because we are not from the world. Bible says in John 17 verse 14 that we are not from the world. The reason why the world hates us, we have to consider this thing. Now let me call this thing and then conclude this message. Let's go to Luke 12. Luke 12, the very verse 15. I'm coming to conclude my message. Luke 12, the very verse 15. It is written, and he went on to say to them all, watch out and guard yourself from every kind of greed, because your true life is not made up of the things you owe, no matter how rich you may be. No matter what you have accomplished so far, you have not yet actually accomplished anything until you consider these three things. First, knowing God. Second, imitating Jesus. And third, keeping your faith or ending well. May God really bless you and keep you as you are actually racing, actually moving, pushing to accomplish the greatest accomplishment on earth for God's glory. God bless you. Bye-bye.